So here's a situation where if your clipping mask is not properly set, you're going to get these little gaps happening. So I'm going to show you how to fix the clipping mask problem. All right. So where's my layers panel? There it is. So look, I have my blue lines turned on so I can see them, although you can't see them right now because the clipping mask is poorly created. And I have my artwork on, of course, and I have my clipping mask unlocked. So lock all your layers, and the only layer that you don't want to have unlocked is your clipping mask. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to um, there's 2 points to this triangle, 3 points to the triangle, right? So there's one up here, one in the center, and then one off here. We can do these perfectly with some numbers, but this one you're gonna have to adjust manually. So get your white arrow tool or press letter A, and you're gonna click and drag a little. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Undo that. What you're gonna do is you're gonna zoom into the middle there. So Command plus all the way down to the middle, and you're gonna find that anchor point for that center for this line. So for the clipping mask itself, right? Grab that one. So there's that actual anchor point, and it's in the wrong spot. So I'm going to turn off my bounding area, turning off this guy here. So I'm going to grab this anchor point right here. So there's the anchor point for the clipping mask. Now, if you actually want to see this clipping mask, you should do a couple things. You could make it black or any color. Just make sure you know what color it is. So I'm going to make it red, and I'm going to make it 1 point stroke. So there it is. Looks kind of crazy right now. And then I'm going to go to this. I'm going to go to this stroke panel here, and I'm click on this hamburger and choose Show Options. And I'm going to make sure that this align the stroke right now is in the middle. The line, the actual path is in the middle of the stroke. I want it to be on the outside, so I'm going to click on this icon for that. Okay, so now I'm going to take this anchor point, select it, and here's where the numbers come in. If you go to your properties panel, this should be exactly 6 and, well, I'm going to unlock that. Unlock it. It should be 6 and 6. So make sure that's perfectly 6 and 6, just like that. All right, exactly in the center. Now we're going to scroll all the way to the top. There it is. I'm going to select this one, this anchor point right there. And that one is going to be exactly 6 here, 6 in the X, and the Y is going to be 0. Six and 0. So that's perfectly straight up and down. It's going to be right up along the edge of the artboard like so. All right, so the last point, this one has to be, this one is a little trickier because you actually have to go to the, you have to manually do it. So Command minus a couple times. Here it is. So in order to make it happen, you have to select that anchor point only and drag it to the right until you are able to see your blue lines. So there's the blue line. So what you do is you drag this on the blue line, make sure it intersects. You see the word intersect, and you want to drag it all the way up until it just continues to intersect that blue line exactly halfway. Okay, so then Command 0, you'll see that the gaps disappear in your artwork because now the clipping mask is correct. All right, so again, the center one's always going to be at 6 and 6. The X, so the X coordinate is 6, the Y coordinate is 6. The top center one is going to be 6 and 0, and then this one you have to manually adjust it to your blue lines depending upon whether you use a 10, 8, 16, 12 slices. All right, so just drag it on and make sure that that's exactly right where it intersects. That line should be right through the middle of that blue line. All right, so that'll help you get rid of any gaps in your artwork. When you're done, you want to lock your blue lines. You want to lock your clipping mask and then unlock your artwork. And then you can continue working on your artwork and your clipping mask will work perfectly. All right. If you have any questions or any problems, please ask and I can come help you figure out how to make that happen so you don't have any gaps in your artwork.